You've heard about red light therapy for humans, but what about our furry little friends? So there's a growing popularity amongst pet owners and veterinarians on using this non-invasive and drug-free treatment for helping animals with things like arthritis and reducing inflammation, and even treating skin conditions like hotspots and dermatitis. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the research on using red light therapy with animals, some of the success stories, and I'm also going to show you how you can do this with your own animal in the comfort of your own home. So to start, let's cover a clinical study. This was published in the Canadian Veterinary Journal, and this one covers osteoarthritis in dogs. The study was titled A Randomized Blind Placebo-Controlled Trial Investigating the Effects of Photobiomodulation Therapy on Canine Elbow Osteoarthritis. So what they did in the study is they had a group of dogs that all had arthritis in their elbows, and they decided to put all of them on NSAIDs, so non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, and they put all of them on a full course of this, and they wanted to see that if they combined red light therapy, would the animal be able to reduce its dosage of the medication? So for the first 3 weeks, all the animals were on the complete dose of NSAIDs, and then after 3 weeks, they were told to half their dosage. Now the idea was, after the third week, if the animal was still in pain, then it would return to the full dose, but then if the animal was not in pain, then it would be able to carry on that half dose. And they took this entire group of dogs, and then half of them would receive red light therapy and the other half wouldn't. So all of them were receiving the medication, but only half of them used red light therapy as a supplementary treatment for the arthritis. So the protocol they followed with the dogs that were using red light therapy is they would do the treatment twice per week, and they would get a dosage of 10 to 20 joules per centimeter squared. Now, if that doesn't make any sense to you, don't worry. At the end of this video, I will explain how you can get that dosage with a red light therapy device. But what they found is that the dogs that were using red light therapy, when they halved their dosage, 9 out of the 11 dogs were able to stay on that half dosage, so they could reduce their medication and still be in less pain. Whereas out of the 9 dogs that didn't receive red light therapy, 0 of them were able to reduce their medication. So after 3 weeks, the dogs that didn't have red light therapy halved their dosage of NSAIDs, and all of the 9 dogs that weren't receiving red light therapy had to go back to the full dose of NSAIDs. Now, I'm personally a dog owner, and I try and do everything I can to keep my dog healthy, and I know that if my dog had to be on NSAIDs, there are side effects to this, and I wouldn't want my dog on any chronic medication. So red light therapy is a non-invasive and drug-free way that you can supplement the program to help your dog deal with pain. Now, this is not something that is just being used in homes. There are veterinarians who are using red light therapy in their practice. And I just want to give you a quote from a vet. His name is Dr. Richard Godine, and he says, "Laser therapy is the single most important modality used in my hospital. To be able to control pain and swelling, as well as stimulate dying cells to reinvigorate themselves without any side effects, has been the most significant discovery of my medical career." Now, if you do have a vet that uses red light therapy in their practice and it works out to be cost effective to take your dog there, then you can look at that. But for the rest of this video, what I want to tell you is basically how red light therapy works for animals, and then also give you a protocol so that you could do this in your own home. So how red light therapy works in animals is exactly like it does in humans. It helps to stimulate cellular repair and also increase blood flow. So this means faster healing, and it also decreases inflammation, which means that the animal will feel less pain. And as I said earlier from that clinical study, they did a dose of 10 to 20 joules per centimeter squared. Now, one of the concerns when treating an animal with red light therapy is, do I have to get the dog or any other animal to sit for 20-30 minutes to do this treatment? With the MyLight Move from Mitochondria, it's extremely high powered. It's a nice portable device, and this device emits 5 joules per centimeter squared per minute. So that means the treatment times are only 2 to 4 minutes. And this is something that we personally use with our animals. I'll put a video up quickly or a picture of how we've used it with our elderly dog. And I can tell you that even doing 3-minute sessions, her arthritis in her hips is basically gone now. And when she first started struggling with the arthritis, she would limp. And then when we would do the treatments, she would literally get off the couch afterwards and be able to walk absolutely normal. So if you want to check out the MyLight Move device, this is the one I recommend. It's nice and small. You don't need a big panel for the dog. If you do have a bigger dog, you could look at the MyLight Midi. But the MyLight Move is perfect. You sit with the animal. What's very interesting is animals are quite drawn to this, so they often become quite calm. So it's a very easy way to implement this is with a little handheld device. using it on your dog, and that's going to help them significantly if they have any pain, inflammation, or even skin conditions that are irritating them. If you have any questions from today's video, then please feel free to drop them in the comments section below. If you haven't already done so, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and if you enjoyed today's video, smash the thumbs up button so we know to make more content like this for you. Other than that, I hope that you have a great day further, and we'll chat again soon. Cheers.